So in this video, we are going to learn how to add Facebook ad campaign or ad set insights in Google Spreadsheet. So in this automation, at a regular time interval, this automation will start and it will get the ad insights of your Facebook ad campaign or Facebook ad site which you have in your Facebook ad manager account. And after getting the ad insights or the campaign insights, we are going to add the same insights in our Google Sheets as well. Now, in this automation, the time interval which we are taking to get the ad insights and add in our Google spreadsheet, this is customizable. This means you can basically use any time interval. You can add any time interval, for example, for few minutes, few hours, every day, every week, you can add any time interval. And on that time interval, you will be getting the ad insights from Facebook and add them in your Google spreadsheet. Now, if you want to learn how you can set up this automation all by yourself, for that, you just have to come with me to my screen.
So as you can see, this is my Facebook ads account. And in my Facebook ad account, I have created multiple ad campaigns over here. So let's take an example that I want to get the ad insight of a specific campaign or of a specific ad set from my Facebook ad account. And I want to add the ad insights for that campaign or the ad set in my Google spreadsheet at a regular time interval. Now this time interval could be 15 minutes, 30 minutes, a few hours, every day, any time interval of your choice. So I want to get that ad insights at a regular time interval, for example, every 30 minutes from my Facebook ad account for a specific ad campaign or a specific ad set and add them in my Google spreadsheet. Now to do this, we have to connect both of these applications and we are going to use an automation and integration platform called Pabbly Connect to do so. In this way, you can update your Google spreadsheet in real time with the latest ad insight of your ad campaign. Now to access Pabbly Connect, just go to your browser and search for Pabbly, pabbly.com/connect. And here you can see we have reached to the landing page of Pabbly Connect. And here you have two options, sign in and sign up free. Now, if you're new to Pabbly, just click on this sign up free button and you can set up your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes. And you will also get 100 free tasks every month into your Pabbly Connect account. Or if you're an existing Pabbly user, you can just click on sign in. So I will just sign into my own Pabbly account. And after signing in, we will reach to this all apps page of Pabbly. Here we just have to click on access now below Pabbly Connect. And as we click on access now, we will reach to Pabbly Connect's dashboard. And here we have to create an automation workflow. So just click on this create workflow button and give this workflow a name. Let's say I would like to name it as Facebook Ad Insights to Google Sheets. You can basically give any other name of your choice. I'm naming it as Facebook Ad Insights to Google Sheets. Then just select the folder of your Pabbly Connect account in which you want to create this automation and click on create. After clicking on create, here you can see the workflow is open over here. And in this workflow, you can see two different windows. First one is the trigger window and second one is the action window. So triggers and actions are basically those two concepts, those two principles on which this whole automation works on, where the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. So let's start with the trigger window. Now the idea here is, first we have to ensure that this automation workflow should trigger. It will get the ad insight from our Facebook ad account every 30 minutes. So we are taking an example of 30 minutes. So every 30 minutes, we want to get the Facebook ad insight data and then add it into the Google Sheet. So we will be using a feature, a module of Pabbly Connect called schedule. And using schedule, we are going to schedule this automation workflow to be executed every 30 minutes or a regular time interval. After that, in the next step, the action step, we will be getting the details of the ad insight. We will be getting the ad insight for a specific campaign or for a specific ad set from our Facebook ad account. And then after that, we are going to add those ad insights in our Google spreadsheet as well. So let's see how it is done. Starting in the trigger window in Choose App, select Schedule by Pabbly over here. After selecting Schedule by Pabbly, here it is asking us how often you want to run your workflow. And here in the drop down, you can see we have multiple options at regular interval, once, every day, days of the week, and dates of the month. So we want to execute this automation workflow at a regular interval of 30 minutes. So every 30 minutes, we want to get the ad insight and add it into the Google Sheet in real time. So we are going to select at regular interval over here. Now after that, here in every, we have to write 30. And in time span from this drop down, you can see we have multiple options, minutes, hours, days, weeks. So we are going to select minutes over here. So we have configured this schedule that it should trigger this automation workflow, or it should start this automation workflow every 30 minutes. Now let's click on save, and as we click on save, this schedule step is configured. It is set up. The trigger of the automation is set up. Now after that, we will scroll down and come to this action step. And here in the next step, we want to get the ad insight of a specific campaign or the ad set from our Facebook ad account. For that, here in Choose App, we are going to search for Facebook Ad Insights. Just select it. And after selecting Facebook Ads Insight, in Action Event from the drop-down, we are going to select this action event of Get Ad Object Insight with Date Preset. So just select this action event over here. Then just click on Connect. And after clicking on Connect, the first thing it asks us is the Ad Object ID. Now here in Ad Object ID, we have to enter the Facebook Ad ID, Facebook ad set ID, or the campaign ID for our Facebook account, that for which particular campaign, for which particular ad set, or for which particular ad we want to get the insights for. Now to get the ad campaign ID or ad set ID, we will just go to our Facebook Ad Manager account and we will just select the campaign for which we want to get the insights for. And after that, here from the URL section, you can see this campaign ID. If you want to get the ID of a specific ad set, just open the ad set as well. And after that, here in the URL section itself, you will get the ad set ID as well. So you just have to enter the campaign ID, ad ID, or ad set ID for which you want to get the ad insight for, and enter the same ID over here in this ad object ID. Now there is an important note in the help text which says, for getting ad account insight, like if you want to get the insight of your complete Facebook ad account, you have to enter ad account ID with ACT_ prefix. So let's say if your ad account ID is this, then you have to enter ACT_ and then your Facebook ad account ID over here in object ID. And for getting the campaign or ad set or ad level insights, we just have to enter these IDs directly. So we can enter the campaign ID, ad set ID, or ad ID directly. But if you want to get the ad level insight, the complete insight of your Facebook ad account, you have to write ACT_ as the prefix over here while entering the ad object ID. So let me enter the ad object ID of my Facebook ad campaign for which I want to get the ad insights for. So I have already copied the ad campaign ID. I'll just paste it over here, and this is the campaign ID. After entering the ID over here, the ad object ID, it is asking us for the date preset, that for which particular time interval we want to get the insights for. And here for date preset, we have multiple options. We can enter today, yesterday, this month, last month. Now, because we are running this automation workflow every 30 minutes and we want to get the ad insight for the current date every 30 minutes, I'm going to enter today over here. But you can basically enter any ad preset. Like for example, you want to get the insights of last 3 days, you can enter last_3D over here. Like if you want to get the ad insight of last 3 days, you can enter last_3D. If you want to get the ad insight for last year, you can enter last_year. If you want to get the ad insight for this week from Monday, you can write this week Monday till today over here as well. So you can enter any date preset as per your choice. I will be entering date preset as copy. So every day's ad insight will be fetched using this automation workflow every 30 minutes. Then after that, it is asking us for the access token. And this is one of the most important part. So we have to basically generate the access token for a Facebook developer app which we have to create. And after generating the access token, we have to enter the same access token over here as well. Now you must be thinking how you are going to get this access token from the Facebook developer section. So here in the help text, you can see this link. You can just click on this link and open it in a new tab. And it will take you to a page on our forum. And at this page on the forum, you will get a complete step-by-step guide that how you are supposed to generate the permanent token for Facebook Ad Insight. Either you can just refer to this video, or if not, you can just refer to this step-by-step guide. So you just have to go to developers.facebook.com and then there you have to create an app. The app type will be business, and after entering some basic details like the app name and selecting your business manager account, your Facebook business manager account over here, then just click on create app and the app will be created. After creating the app, whatever business account you have selected while creating the app, you will see that account over here and it will be hyperlinked. Just click on this account over here, and after clicking on account, you will reach to the business setting of that particular Facebook business account. After coming to the business settings, from the left sidebar under user, you have to go to the system user section. And if you already have a system user, then you can just update the asset, add asset or update the asset. And if you don't have a system user, you can just click on this add button and create a new one. After that, by selecting or clicking on this add asset option, you have to go to this add account and you have to select the assets, the name of your Facebook page or your ad manager account. Just select all of that and select manage ad account. So you just have to refer to this section. You have to follow all these steps over here. And after following all the steps, just go to the app section, select the same app which we have created and give the access of this app to this particular system user as well. And after giving the access, we have to generate the token. So just click on this generate token button, and after generating the token, select the same app which we have created just now. Then we have to select some permissions over here. So basically we have to select 3 permissions. It will ask us for the permission before generating the token. So we have to select read underscore insight, ads underscore read, and ads underscore management. We have to select these 3 permissions, and after selecting the permissions, just click on next and the permanent access token will be generated. You just have to copy this permanent token and you have to keep it saved. This permanent token will not be saved at the Facebook end. You just have to copy this permanent token and store it somewhere, because if you lose this permanent token, you have to generate a new token once again. So just copy this permanent access token from here, save it somewhere safe, and we have to enter this exact same permanent access token over here in this access token field too. So what we have to do, just click on this hyperlink, refer to this page. We have the step-by-step guide that how you can generate a permanent access token. Just generate the token and enter it over here. So right now I'm going to enter my permanent access token which I have already generated. So I have already copied the permanent access token. I'll just paste it over here. And after pasting the permanent access token, date preset and the object ID, just click on this save and send test request button. Now once we click on save and send test request, here you can see we have received some response. And in this response, you will get the ad insight for the same campaign whose campaign ID we have added. We will just scroll down and one by one you'll start getting the details. So we have the account name over here, we have the account currency. Then after that we have the name of the campaign as well, that for which particular campaign or ad set or ad we have fetched the insights for. Then we have the number of clicks over here. Then after that here you can see one by one we have all the ad insight field. Like we have the link click, landing page views. Then after that, we'll scroll down further. We have the offsite conversion Facebook pixels over here as well. Like you can see Facebook pixel custom. We will scroll down further and one by one, you will get all the insight related to your Facebook ad campaign or Facebook ad site, which you have. Like here we have the CPC, CPM, CPP, CTR, all of that. We have the impressions over here. We will scroll down further. We will get a field of reach as well, that what is the reach for your ad campaign or ad set as well. So we'll just scroll down further. Here you can see we have the reach, we have the spend, and we have the date as well, that for which particular date this ad campaign insight is fetched. So the start date is 4th of June and the end date is also 4th of June because we have fetched the ad insights or ad campaign insights for today only. If you have selected, like for example, last 7 days or last 3 days, you will get the date range according to that as well. So in this way, the step 2 of setting up this automation is also completed, where we have successfully fetched the ad campaign insight from Facebook ads. Now, after fetching the insights, what we have to do, we have to add these same insights in our Google spreadsheet as well. Now to do this, what we have to do, we will just scroll down and click on this add action step button over here. And then here in choose app, we are going to search for Google Sheets. Just select it. After selecting Google Sheets, in action event from the drop down, select the action event as add new row. Then just click on connect and select add new connection. Now here we have to connect our Google Sheets account with Pabbly Connect. So to make this connection, just click on this sign in with Google button, and here in the pop-up window, just select your Google Sheets account, and after selecting your Google Sheets account, just scroll down and click on allow. And as we click on allow, you will see our Google Sheets account will get connected with Pabbly Connect. After making this connection, the first thing it asks us is to select the spreadsheet, that in which spreadsheet we want to add the insights. So I've created a spreadsheet named as Facebook Ad Campaign Insights. So in this spreadsheet, I want to add the data. So from this drop down, here you can see a list of all the sheets which I have in my Google Sheets account. Out of all of this, we are going to select the spreadsheet in which we want to add the campaign insights. After selecting the spreadsheet, in the next field, it is asking us to select the sheet. Right now in this Google spreadsheet, I have only one sheet named as sheet 1. That's why in this dropdown you can see only one option as sheet 1, and we are going to select that. After selecting the sheet, all the column of data which we have created in our Google Sheet, all the headers which we have added in our Google spreadsheet can be seen as fields inside Pabbly Connect. So you can see all of these columns as fields over here, and one by one, the add insights which we have received from previous step, we have to basically enter those add insights or map those add insights into their respective field. So the first column that we have is of date and time, that at what date and time this ad insight is fetched. Now you will notice in the previous step from Facebook ads, we haven't received the ad insight over here. But here in schedule responses, you can see we have the schedule of every 30 minutes. So this means it is going to fetch the ad insights every 30 minutes. Now what you can do, either you can add the formula over here of current date and time in your Google spreadsheet, or in your Pabbly Connect workflow as well, you can insert the current date and time. So at whatever date and time this automation workflow will fetch the ad insight, we are going to add the same date and time in our Google spreadsheet as well. Now to add the current date and time in our automation workflow, before this Google Sheets action step, click on this Add Action Step button over here. And then we are going to use a feature, a module of Pabbly Connect called Date Time Formatter. So just search for Date Time Formatter over here and select it. After selecting Date Time Formatter by Pabbly, in Action Event from this drop-down, we have to select the action event as Current Date because we want to add the current date and time in the workflow. Then just click on Connect. After clicking on Connect, here it is asking us for the basic format, that in which format we want to add the date and time. So in this dropdown, you can see we have multiple date and time formats over here. Out of all of this is a pretty simple format of day, month, year, hours, minutes and seconds, and we have the time in AM and PM as well. So I'm going to select this basic format over here and then click on Save and Send Test Request. Now when we click on Save and Send Test Request, here you can see this date time format action step has given me the current date and time. But as it is written in the help text that the output will be in UTC format. So we have this date and time according to the UTC time zone. But I am in India, and in India we follow Asia Kolkata time zone. And I want to add the current date and time according to Asia Kolkata time zone in my Google Sheet. So what I'm going to do, using the date time formatter action step, once again, we are going to change the time zone of this date and time as well. So just click on this add action step button once again, and once again we are going to search for date time formatter. Just select it. But this time in action event, we are going to select the action event as format date with time zone. Then just click on connect. After clicking on connect, here it is going to ask us the date, that what is the date whose format and time zone we want to change. So we have to basically map the response of the same current date which we have received in the previous step. So from the current date responses, we are going to map the response of this date in this date time formatter action step. And the process of mapping is very simple. Simply click on this field of date, and here in the drop down, you can see a list of all the responses which we have received from the previous step. Now from out of all of these responses, from date time formatted current date responses, we are going to select the response of date and map it. We want to change the time zone of this particular date. Now here in from format, we are going to select the same format in which this date and time is present right now. And in to format as well, we are going to select the same format because we don't want to change the format of the date. But here in from time zone, we are going to select the from time zone as UTC over here. Select UTC time zone. And in to time zone, you have to select your own time zone in which you want to change the date and time into. Like I'm in India and I wanted Asia Kolkata as the time zone of this date and time. And after selecting the to time zone, just click on Save and Send Test Request. Now when we click on Save and Send Test Request, here you can see we have received the response and we have today's date and time, the current date and time, at what date and time this automation workflow will be executed or the ad insight from Facebook will be fetched according to Asia Kolkata time zone. Now we are going to add this exact same date and time in our Google spreadsheet while adding the ad insights every 30 minutes. So we will just come to this Google Sheets action step, and here we had the first field of date and time. And once again, we are going to use the same process of mapping. Just click on this field, and from the drop down from date time formatter responses, after formatting the date and the time zone, we are going to select the response of date and time and map it. Then it is asking us for the campaign ID. Now here in campaign ID, I actually want to enter the name of the campaign. So here from Facebook Ad Insight, we have received the name of the campaign over here. So we will be selecting that campaign name and map the response of campaign name from the drop down. Then here we have to enter the CTR. So instead of scrolling the each and every response, what you can do, you can just search for the response as well. So here you can see we will just search for CTR and we have the CTR over here. So what CTR you want to enter? I want to enter data CTR in the field of CTR. So we are going to map it. Then we are going to search for impressions. So I'll just search for impressions over here. The response of impression is here. So from the Facebook Ad Insight responses, we are going to select and map the response of impressions. Then we are going to search for reach. So here we have the data of reach. Just select it and map it. Then we have to search for link click. And you will just search for the link click over here. So here you can see we have multiple responses, multiple insights for link click. So for which particular link click insight you want to add in your Google Sheet. So I want to add the link click of this action link click. So just select it and map it over here. Then we are going to map the response of comment over here. So we'll just search for comment, the response of comment and map it. And similarly, let me map the rest of the data as well. Okay, so as you can see, one by one, we have basically added the Ad Insight columns in our Google Sheet, and one by one from Facebook Ad Insight responses, we have mapped all the ad insights into the respective field. So we have cost per payment CPP over here, we have cost per mile CPM over here, we have cost per click CPC over here, and in this way, similarly, we have mapped all the responses from Facebook Ad Insight action step to this Google Sheets action step into the respective field. After mapping all the ad insights and the date and time, we will just scroll down and click on Save and Send Test Request button. After clicking on Save and Send Test Request, here you can see we have received the response. And this response seems to be a positive response to us. This response shows that the data which we have mapped over here, basically the ad insights which we have received just now, these ad insights are now added in our Google spreadsheet. So let's check it. We will just go to our Google Sheet. And yes, here you can see just now a new row of data is added in our Google Sheet. And here we have the date and time, that at what date and time this automation workflow was executed and these insights were fetched. Then we have the campaign ID, basically the campaign name. Then we have the CTR, impression, reach, link click, comment, cost per unique click, and all the ad insights which we have fetched from Facebook ads for the specific campaign. We have added all the ad insights in our Google spreadsheet. So in this way, you can fetch the ad insight for a specific campaign, specific ad set, or for a specific ads from Facebook ads, and then add those as insights in real time in your Google spreadsheet. So every 30 minutes, because we have entered the schedule as 30 minutes over here, so every 30 minutes, this automation workflow will trigger. It will get the ad insights from our Facebook ad account, and then it will add the same ad insights in our Google spreadsheet in real time as a new row of data. So I hope this video helped you setting up this automation and understanding it. And not just these applications, you can connect plenty of other applications with Pabbly Connect. Also, let me tell you, you will get the clone link of this exact same automation workflow in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can clone this exact same automation workflow into your own Pabbly Connect account and use this automation for free. Also, let me tell you, Pabbly Connect offers you a free plan. And in this plan, you will get some free tasks every month into your own Pabbly Connect account. So if you want to try and test this automation, you can do it for absolutely free.
So if this video was helpful to you, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with others, or if you have any kind of doubts or queries, you can always write us in the comment box below or email us at support@pabbly.com. Also, you can post your queries on our forum as well. And if you want to check the pricing of Pabbly Connect, you can visit this link. So this is it for today's video. Thank you. Have a great day.